Hi and welcome to my channel. My name's Emily, the Petite beauty blogger, and in today's video we'll be discussing makeup unpopular opinions. So I've been seeing this a lot around. People are showing their unpopular opinions to do with makeup. So what I did is I put on my Instagram stories just for people to write in their unpopular opinions, and we are going to discuss them right now. And I've read through a few, and my word are they. There's going to be tea spilt. Okay, the first one I got was I hate red lipstick. Now this one hurt me so bad because if you are new to this channel, red lipstick is my favourite. It just works, it's fabulous, it's glam, it's gorgeous. So this one can go straight in the bin. I'm not going to say who wrote it because I'm not going to do them dirty like that, but they can go in the bin. I totally disagree. Anyone can find the right red shade for them. If you're not really into bold lipstick, fair enough, you can do whatever makes you happy, but that one really got me in the heart. Moving on to the next one is big drawn on brows are wrong. Now this one, you can, obviously, my opinion, wear what you like, do what you like, have fun, but I do agree to some extent the Insta brows have gotten a bit intense, as in the fact that it was a trend and people kind of stuck with it. And now I think a lot of makeup artists, I'm not sure, I'm just speaking for myself, I feel like if you don't do like the Instagram brows, then you're wrong, which is totally not the truth. People think that because everyone on Instagram does it, that's the way it's done. No, if you want to do a smaller, not as intense brow, do it. That is also good makeup. I don't like people saying what's good and what isn't good judged on Instagram trends. I don't think that's the way to do it, because as a makeup artist, my job is to make people feel their best, and not everyone's going to want Instagram brows, but you've also got to show them that the smaller brows are still cool, so you don't have to do big brows. In my opinion, you can wear what you like, do what you like, as long as it makes you happy. Makeup's not really hurting anyone, just do it. I happen to just like the bigger brow, but that's because I've always naturally had big bushy brows anyway, so I just fill in what I already have, because it just goes with my face, if that makes sense. So in other words, you do you. Okay, moving on to the next one. Gloss lipstick is better than matte. Now this one sounds like it came straight from the noughties. Now don't get me wrong, I do love gloss. I used to be a gloss gal, but where I live it's very windy, so I couldn't just walk to my car with lippy on and all this hair. It would get stuck on there all the time, and that is my pet peeve. Now I am obsessed with lip glosses, I really am. Like, this is one of my favourites, the Too Faced one, Grace in the Roof, is sparkly. If you have a particularly dry lip, then it does help add some moisture, but I am a matte gal. I am wearing matte today, I just like it that way, but you do you. The next one is primer doesn't work. Now, I felt the heat rising in my body. Now, you may not understand what primer is. If you don't understand it, then don't say it doesn't work. Obviously this person, I'm not going to name names, just hasn't had full reactions from it, but primer does work. Now I use my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base. Now primer is used to make your makeup last longer. It also protects your skin, so it's almost like skincare as well, from pollution, from outside weathers, and also your makeup. So it kind of leaves a protective barrier, so you're less likely to break out. Now this one in particular is a more moisturising one. I have incredibly dry skin, and this makes sure that my makeup is flawless, my foundation. So primer can actually help your foundation look more flawless, and I love primer. It's all about finding the right one. You can have more moisturising ones like this, or more sticky ones like the Honey Do Me Up that I've used on this channel a few times. You can get ones for filling pores. There's ones for loads of different skin types and skin issues, so it's really about finding the right one. Maybe this person hasn't found their right primer yet, but primer does work. Eye primers, I love the P. Louise one. Somewhere I can't find it, but that hurt me because I could not do all this makeup without a primer. I would feel horrendous. I have to put on a primer. It just makes me feel better, and this one is so thick and creamy that it gets rid of all my dryness and flakiness, and it really helps elevate my makeup look. Moving on, before I get too heated about the primer. Makeup trends are stupid. Right. I agree with this one on some extent. I do agree though that makeup trends can help push people to be more creative and maybe have a bit of fun. Trends can be fun. Now when it stops being fun is people take them too seriously and then go, your makeup's not good because it doesn't look like this, because that's a trend at this moment. No. Like, at some point, like in the 90s, the frosty eye look was the thing. That was a trend, and now we're all a bit skeptical, even though some of them were pretty cool. So I think you have to take trends with a pinch of salt. Like, you've got to remember that in probably about 10 years we'll probably look back on them and go, what we're doing. I understand them from an artistic point of view. They can be fun, you can be creative, you can try new things, but I've seen a lot of people online, because sometimes the internet can be not a nice place and people haven't necessarily done the crazy ombre kind of brows and they've been called out and said, oh, your brows ain't very good. But that's a trend, so you don't have to follow trends. Like, there's a difference between style and trends. Trends are just this thing that occur, you know, every year. It changes. Some things in makeup will always be in style, and some people just like to stick to what they like, and that could be just what's always in style. So, and what's fashionable. So I've actually just got a little, just kind of combed kind of look. People wouldn't necessarily say that's an Instagram brow, but I like it. So what do you think? Because I know makeup trends are a massive topic in the beauty community. They can be fun, but they can also be a bit toxic as well. Okay, the next one. Cut creases need to go. Oh, yeah. Little attack on me, but I do agree. Wow. I love me a cut crease. I know they're probably way overdone, but you can do so much with them. So many different colours, so many different like applications with it. It's just fun. I know some people just don't like the extreme eyes, but I think when it's because it's been 2020, now it's 2021, and it's just not been great for anyone. I think just have fun with makeup. Who the hell cares? Like, just do what you want to do that makes you happy, because in years to come you're going to look back and go, oh, I wish I didn't care what people thought of me, and I wish I just had fun. And you've wasted it then, so you might as well do it now whilst you can. So, next one is, I don't like rainbow looks. Whoever this person is, I'm not naming names, light it up, please. Rainbow looks are my life. They are fun. I don't normally wear them outside, but when you're stuck inside in lockdown with nothing to do, you might as well get all your colours out of your shadow palette and just go ham and go crazy and have fun. I do makeup because I personally enjoy it. It's my favourite thing. I do it every day because we've been in lockdown. I've just been sat at home practising looks, and a lot of them have been rainbow because that is me. Now I know a lot of people associate them with either the LGBTQ plus community or the NHS. You don't necessarily have to connect them together. You could just want to do a rainbow look if you want to. So I personally love them. I'll put a picture here. I have done a lot of rainbow looks because I just love the rainbow. Okay, the next one is, I hate too much blush. Now, I am a born again blush believer. I went off blush for a bit because I was going through this phase where I wasn't really liking how I looked. Well, I still don't, but it was like at a pretty bad point, so I was trying to figure of ways of doing my makeup that I actually enjoyed. So I went off blush for a bit. I'm not wearing any blush today, but I do love it now. I do own a few blush palettes. My favourite being, let me grab it, my Carity palette. This is my favourite. I use my California one in my Benefit thing. That's the one I use probably the most because it's just easy with the hula, which I have got on today. But this one I use in my Pro Kit because there's so many shades for lighter skin tones and deeper skin tones, and this cost me about £20, and you get 20 blushes. And Carity are really a known kind of brand, and they're really good, so I really suggest you check them out. But yeah, I'm a born again blush believer. Right, so the last one I've got is a bit kind of hurts a bit, but it's makeup is a mask. Now we're about to get slightly emotional with this one. Now for me, unfortunately, it is because I've dealt with pretty low self-esteem issues over the years. I used makeup to kind of help me go outside, because it basically, makeup really is magic. Like I contour. This look is part of my contouring tutorial thing. I'll put it up somewhere so you can watch it. But like, I don't really like my nose, so I contour it to make it look smaller. Obviously, this is my own personal opinion. I really wish I didn't have to say that, but that is me. That's why I think sometimes some people do makeup a bit too far, but I try not to. Now, for some people just love, I know, to be honest, I love makeup and I apply it because I love it, but some people just like it because it makes them feel better, which is great. So makeup isn't necessarily always a mask, it can just be some fun thing. So take it how you will, comment down below your opinions on it, what you think. But for me, I like the idea that it can change your face without the need of any, you know, medical procedures. And one of the main reasons why I got into makeup and started doing makeup artistry is because when I felt my lowest and I wasn't really happy with the way I looked, I put on makeup and it was like some magical power to me, and I felt more confident and I felt like I could go out and do more. I could go outside, I could walk, I could be happy, whatever you want to call it. So knowing that I could change, I could put makeup on someone and make their day better and brighten and just make them feel good about themselves, that's what I loved about makeup. Just the way it could make people feel and just to make people happy with the way they look. Now, I do agree that if you don't want to wear makeup and you're happy without wearing makeup, that's great. I am not at that stage yet. But makeup is my business, so I think I'll always be wearing makeup. But if you don't want to wear makeup, don't wear makeup. If you're happy without wearing makeup and you feel good with bare skin, good. I'm happy for you. That is brilliant. But for me, I put on makeup. This makeup is basically like my armour per se, or my suit, and it's literally, it's powerful for me because once I put it on, I just feel like I can do anything. So what are your discussions down below? What do you think? Right, now I'm gonna calm down because that was a lot. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have some unpopular opinions down below that maybe I might love or agree with, or maybe I might absolutely hate. And I wonder if you agree with any of the ones that I've discussed, or whether you have the same opinions as me. So make sure you do follow my Instagram, because I do a lot of things like this where I ask questions or polls for makeup videos on here, and that is at Petite Beauty Blogger. So please follow me on there, and you can also like my pro Facebook page, facebook.com/MUA by Emily, because see my pro stuff on there, and my pro website, which I will link in the description box down below. And as always, I hope you're staying safe and well in this lockdown, and I'll see you in the next video.